Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. It's now been more than a week since I've had the Galaxy Z Flip 4, so I thought I'd do a mini review of the device for those who are interested in purchasing one. Now if you're in a hurry or have somewhere to go, the short version of this video is to just go ahead and buy it if you had the intentions to do so, and I'll explain why. The main thing that attracts this phone to people is obviously the foldable design. Now there are various companies out there who have a foldable phone, but with Samsung it feels as if they blow the competition out the park. They recently released two new foldable phones, the Galaxy Z Flip 4 and the Fold 4, which is the more expensive device and one that I consider a phablet. Now I actually like this design. I love it. It's different from what I'm used to, and it adds a lot more to your normal phone. You've got various ways in using the phone in terms of normal day-to-day use, i.e. social media, Twitter, TikTok, etc., watching videos, and then you also have the flex mode which you can use. So this is having the phone in the folding stance and then having the bottom half of the screen as a touchpad or something else depending on the app you use. Obviously the folding mechanism of this device, it's the main attraction for this phone, and with it being foldable you can take the device wherever you want without having to worry about space or it falling out of your pocket. It also surprisingly doesn't weigh that much, which is an added bonus. Let's move on to the next upgrade this device has, and it's the battery. Now I've not used the Z Flip 3, but apparently the battery on that was very bad, so Samsung have decided to up the size of the battery on the Z Flip 4 to 3700 milliamp, which is the same size as the S22. Now I have the S22 and the battery on that device is horrendous. You won't get a full day's worth, whereas on the Z Flip 4 however it's a different story, and that's because of the new chip that's inside the phone. It's more efficient, which in turn leads to better battery. It cools the phone down more often, so you don't have to worry about any overheating issues. But the phone is much smoother to use as well. You don't encounter any lag when using apps. The internals of this phone is pretty much worthy of it being in a flagship device like the Z Flip 4. Let's talk about the camera next. Now it only has two lenses, both of which are 12 megapixels, and for a phone that costs nearly £1,000 you would expect Samsung to put in a better camera, but sadly not. However, don't be alarmed, the photos on this phone are actually really good. They're clear, they come out nice, and when you compare them to iPhones or any other devices like the Google Pixel, they come out really well. The only drawback is the video camera, which I wasn't impressed with. Videos come out grainy at times, which wasn't ideal. I've also done a video test of the S22 and Z Flip 4, so if you haven't watched that, I'll leave a link in the description box below. There's also the small 1.9-inch screen on the front of the phone, which is the cover screen. This is a pretty useful feature to have on the device. It allows you to essentially use the phone whilst it's closed. You can also read messages, reply to them, you can have a quick glance at the calendar, answer phone calls, look at weather, and even take selfies and record video footage and take photos. It's really handy to have, and it just limits the need to open the phone at times. The screen on the phone is really good as well. It has a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus dynamic AMOLED screen with up to 120Hz refresh rate, so everything is pretty smooth. I've compared the screens on both the S22 and the Z Flip 4. They look pretty similar, but in terms of the refresh rate, the Z Flip 4 is much better, as I think it can go from 1 to 120Hz, which is really good. It also has super fast charging as well, I think 20 or 25 watt charging, so it can go from 1 to 50% in around 30 minutes, but I might be wrong on that. All in all, I think it's a really good device for those who already have the Z Flip 3. This new generation is essentially a minor update, but if battery life was a big concern for you, then you should probably go for the Flip 4. One thing I like about Samsung are their trade-in offers as well, so I'm pretty sure you would find a good deal from them when trading in your current iPhone or Samsung device. They're also offering free Galaxy Buds Pro 2, which they released along with all their other devices. So if you've got the phone already, or if you're planning on pre-ordering, you can claim that as well. So in summary, is this phone worth buying? The answer to that is yes, if you want something different. If you've not used a Samsung before, or if you're coming from an iPhone like I am, you love the Z Flip 4. It's packed with so many features, and with Samsungs you're able to customize the phone a lot more than you would on your iPhone. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like and press that subscribe button.